Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It's Garlaanx here bringing you a new Neverwinter video. And today, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about guild mark farming. So everybody should be familiar with guild mark farming. You don't want to really do guild mark farming unless it's a 2 times guild mark event. That way you're getting the most bang for your buck. Now, everybody should also be familiar with how to guild recycle. Basically making new guilds for access to the coffers, because one of the biggest issues right now in Neverwinter, and it's a 9-year tenure, is the fact that the guild coffer gets full in your main guild. You can't really do anything about it. So players are forced to make a bunch of random guilds and donate to brand new coffers and then delete the guild, etc., rinse, repeat. So if you are a new player and you have no idea how to do that, I made a video a long time ago on how to do guild recycling, essentially, and making brand new guilds. How you need 4 other players including yourself, 5 players total, and then you just keep making new guilds, donating to the coffer, maxing out guild marks, transferring to your main guild, buying whatever items you need, whether it be the maps or the masterwork resources, and rinse repeat that process until your heart desires. So I will leave a link to the description in this video of the making of guilds, the guild recycling per se. So throughout time, if you search my channel, I have numerous guild mark farming videos. Most of them have been nerfed throughout 9 years of this game, so we have to keep making new ones and discovering new methods of making the most guild marks possible during a 2 times event for essentially at least amount of cost as possible. So that should cover the intro. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them below, and then let's jump into it. Alright guys, and here we are in the Stronghold, and we're going to talk about profession supplies, specifically Bronzewood lumber. So we're looking at Bronzewood lumber today, and this is one of the best methods currently, as of filming this video, in game for accumulating guild marks, in my own personal opinion. Number one, because you can farm all of this yourself. You can make Bronzewood lumber yourself, therefore it doesn't really cost any AD investment. However, if you are just going to buy it off the auction house, it's probably the lowest currently. At least on Xbox. Every platform, again, is going to, differ whether you're playing on PC or PlayStation. But let's go ahead and look at the numbers for this. So we are looking at professional supplies, Bronzewood lumber. So if we bring up the numbers, so Bronzewood lumber, it's times 1. Is 350 guild marks during just a normal, if you turn in. During a double, it's going to be 700 guild marks for 1 lumber. So essentially, 142 lumber is going to equate to 49,700 guild marks. And during a double, it's going to be 71. So if we bump that up, you can see 71 lumber equates to 49,700 guild marks. Now, what is the cost efficiency to this? Again, you can make these yourself, which we will go over. But if you're buying these off the auction house, you can probably expect to pay anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 AD per lumber. So essentially, you're looking at 106,500 AD for 71 lumber, which equates to 49.7k guild marks. So very cost efficient. Again, this can be farmed free, depending on how many characters you have on your account and how many workshops are eligible to be pumping out the materials. You can actually produce a significant number of these. So if we look on the auction house currently on Xbox, you can currently see the prices. Freya has a ton of these. Freya has, a ton. So if we buy this stack right here, 999 lumber, is slightly less than 2 million AD, and that equates to about 2K. I think it's about 1900 per lumber, guys. So again, you'll have to check your platform prices. But again, in my opinion, lumber is probably the go-to for Guildmark farming currently. Again, as of filming this video, things do change, things do get nerfed. If you search my channel for Guildmark farming, you will find a plethora of videos. Most of the old ways have been nerfed, so yeah, lumber, in my opinion, is probably the go-to, because not only can you farm it for free, remember, you want to prepare ahead of time, guys. Look at the calendar regularly, pre-plan your attacks. If you know a 2x guild event is coming, start farming lumber weeks in advance, months in advance. You should be, if you're in the business of making money, you can constantly pump out lumber depending on how many characters you have on your account, how many characters have their workshops up and operational, and you can increase your overall profit margins significantly. So that is Bronzewood lumber. Again, you'll have to check your platform prices, but we'll bring the math up one more time for you. So again, you're looking at 71 Bronzewood lumber is 106,500 AD if you're getting it for 1,500 or less, and that equates to about 50k guild marks. So yeah, I will show you how to get the lumber. If we run over, well, I can't do it on this character, so we'll cut the video here. I'll show you how to make the lumber, guys. Alrighty, so here we are. We're in our workshop, and I'm going to show you how to get that Bronzewood lumber. So it all starts with, of course, logs. So the elm logs turn into the lumber. So if we go and look for your elm log, you can see you'll get 12 elm logs every, well, whatever the base is. About 45 minutes to an hour, you'll get 12 elm logs. So take those elm logs, you're going to make the logs into the lumber. Now the thing with the elm lumber, if we bring it up on screen here, it has to be +1. You're going to be turning the elm lumber in for Bronzewood lumber. Now, whether or not they ever take this out of the game or they nerf it, well, that's who's to say, because it's all in the stronghold. So if they take it away, you might want to have a good stockpile of these. You should be pumping this out on every character you can to make substantial amounts of AD. For the people that want to then, take those guild marks and even make more AD. It's all about making astral diamonds, unless you yourself are a master crafter and you need the guild marks to make master crafting yourself. But you can see, you need 3 elm logs equals 1 elm lumber. You need elm lumber. You need 5 of these per Bronzewood lumber. And they have to be +1, guys. Make sure you're not just buying elm lumber and it's only normal, because people will sell it. See, right here, for instance, this cannot be turned into the Bronzewood lumber. It has to be the +1 versions, which I'll show you guys when I teleport over to the stronghold. So when you're, if you're buying this or you're making it, you want to make sure you have the +1. So you take your +1, we'll go over to the stronghold, and we'll turn it in for our lumber. And that's basically the whole process. It's a very easy process. It's just time consuming. And again, I cannot tell you guys enough to pre-plan ahead. You don't want to be trying to do all this while it's a 2x Guildmark event. You want to do all this stuff way in advance. So when you're in your stronghold, if you come to the right to the masterwork section, talk to the traveling merchant, you're going to go over to the Chart Resources Exchange, or I'm sorry, it's the Antiquity Exchange, and it's right up top, the Bronzewood lumber, you can see right here, and this is where you can amass a ton of this. So again, it's 100% free if you pre-plan. Now if you plan on buying it from other players, we did the math, I showed you the math. Expect to pay anywhere from 100k AD upwards to 200k AD for 50k guild marks. That's just what it is. So 5 of these, 5 elm lumber will get you 1 Bronzewood lumber. So I have, I guess, 75 on me currently, which means I can get another 15 Bronzewood lumber, etc. So there it is. In my opinion, the best current method to farm guild marks. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them below. Thank you for watching. As always, share it with your friends, share it with your guild, share it with your alliance. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you guys real soon.